boys and girls, and welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. You know, when I was looking for books to read today, I stumbled across this book that I had never seen before, and it's about a library. It's called Good Night Library, and I'd like to dedicate it to my friend Emma, all the way in Kansas. This one's for you, Emma. I hope you enjoy it. How do you say goodnight to a library? Well, let's think of all the things that are inside a library. Good night, library. Darkness falls. It's sleepy time for these great walls. Does your library look anything like that? I like these comfy cushions they have to sit on. Good night, library. You must be tired from all the learning you've inspired. You can definitely learn at the library, huh? You learn through books, most especially. You can learn things on the computer. You can learn things from each other or through playing too. Looks like these two kids are having fun. Good night, words and chapter books. Good night, reading in cozy nooks. There she is sitting on one of those comfy cushions, cuddled up with a good book. Good night, poetry. Good night, prose. Pull up the covers, off you doze. So there's different kinds of books, huh? There's long books, there's chapter books, there's picture books, there's poetry books, there's graphic novels, sorts of different things to find. Good night, characters. Close your pages. Good night, plots and puppet stages. Do you have a puppet stage in your library? Some libraries do, and that's a great place to play and explore your imagination, right? You can put on your very own puppet show. Good night, Goldilocks and sleepy bears. Good night, story time and carpet squares. Good night, board games, crafts, and art. Good night, computer and filing cart. So a library has all those things too, not just books and puppets and comfy seating, but sometimes they have crafts and art projects that you can do, and sometimes they have board games and puzzles. Lots of neat things. Good night, folk tales and Little Red. Good night, wolf and Grandma's bed. Talking about Little Red Riding Hood there, right? Red and the wolf and the grandma. Good night, maps and atlas too. Good night, comics, old and new. Good night, benches. Good night, chairs. No more climbing. Good night, stairs. Good night, librarian. It's time to close. One more book? No, I suppose. Sometimes it's hard to bring it to an end, huh? You want to just read that one more book, that one last book. And that's what the librarian is doing before she goes home. Now all your books are tucked in tight. Good night, library. Good night. Good night. And there they are, leaving the library at nighttime, heading out. You can tell it's dark, right? There's the moon and the stars shining in the sky. And I love how they're waving bye to the friendly librarian. See you later. Good night. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story, boys and girls, and I hope you visit your public library often, because libraries really are a special and fun place to be. Let's sing our lullabies together before we say goodnight. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, followed by God bless the moon. And if you don't have a twinkle star or a moon at home, you can certainly just put up your twinkle stars like this and do this while we sing together. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Great job. I see the moon and the moon sees me. God bless the moon and God bless me. And God bless you boys and girls at home. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again real soon on 5-Minute Bedtime Stories with Missy Lane. Good night.